Hello everyone, this is Gurpreet Singh Arora. I'm working as a co-founder with the Center of Healing. Now at the Center of Healing, we work on a client's mental state and make them understand about the inner strength and their capabilities, and let them also understand the way how they can handle things properly, how they can heal themselves and get rid of all mind-related problems, which eventually helps them have better mental, emotional, and physical life. So now today I'm going to talk about mental health of individuals. At this time when everyone is busy talking about coronavirus and busy collecting the related data, of course, today coronavirus has put a very devastating impact on humanity. If you talk about individuals' overall growth, people are suffering in a lot many ways. Certain people are suffering due to emotional trauma as they are far away from their families and stuck at a place where they do not know anyone and have no one who can listen to them and understand their feelings. Well, this emotional trauma further impacts an individual's mental state, and most recently we have seen quite a few incidents where some of the renowned personalities have committed suicide. People nowadays are going through a number of other issues as well. We listen about job loss, salary reductions, and even a salary reduction while working from home, and a number of other issues as well. Well, this brings a very common problem in almost every individual's life, and that is none other than depression. The problem of depression is now quite common. Very recently, one of the comedians, Tanmay Bhatt, told that he's suffering from clinical depression. In the past as well, many celebrities like Deepika Padukone, Anushka Sharma, Shah Rukh Khan, Karan Johar, and Hrithik Roshan have revealed that they were suffering from depression. One in every 5 individuals is believed to be a victim of depression, and now the numbers are increasing at a great pace. By the way, depression has started happening not only to the elders, but also to the children. Therefore, if a person is in depression, then he should be helped immediately. Today, I will tell you about the methods through which you can understand some of the symptoms, causes, and precautions of depression. We can help a person suffering from depression only if we know or we understand the symptoms of depression. There are many such incidents in our life that have a profound effect on our mental health. There are some incidents which we keep within ourselves, and eventually they drag us towards depression. Some of the symptoms of depression are sadness, loss, or anger, which affects the everyday activities of an individual. First of all, it is necessary to understand that people who are in depression, they actually do not know that they are in depression. It is important that the victim should identify the symptom of depression closely and should be provided help or aid immediately. Look, there are quite a few people who are staying away from their home, and at that time, if there is someone, some friend of his or any relative who can, check the pattern of that person, who understands the past pattern and understands the current pattern, then that person can identify that he's going through certain symptoms of depression. But if the person is staying alone and has no friends for him, like in that case, he himself has to identify the symptoms of depression and has to have, he needs to have the help immediately. They keep calm. The person who is in depression, they most of the times they keep calm and do not take interest in any activities or daily life. They even cut off from their friends and family and society. They worry more, keep a negative attitude towards life, they get angry very soon and stay unhappy. They would either sleep a lot or would have very little sleep. They keep on cursing themselves and remain unhappy even on happy occasions. Even if they are at a place where they are there to celebrate someone's like a birthday party, they would be silent, they would be quiet and would just cut off themselves from the entire gathering. They always talk negatively and avoid meeting anyone. They eat too much at times, or even they eat less than usual and respond as if they are irritated. If the weight is increasing suddenly or decreasing rapidly, it can also be a symptom of depression. Mind you, it can be a symptom of depression. Apart from this, feeling tired always is also a sign of depression. You must have seen someone who keeps talking to himself or someone who always talks about dying. You must have seen certain people who cry over even very little things. Uh, you may also have met those people, those happy people, I must say, who suddenly go into some kind of worry and they should get out of it. However, it becomes difficult for them to come out of it. Such people are actually victims of depression or mental problems. Now, what are the reasons behind the depression, behind this so-called depression? There could be a number of reasons, like multiple reasons. It could be one of the reasons like death of a close one or maybe a bad result, changes in hormones or suffering from a serious illness. If there is no expected success in any work, or if their work goes wrong, missing a job or loss in business, or even missing a very close person. So that could be one of the reasons. Even in the event of drowning in debt, the person gets into depression. Some other symptoms of depression or the causes of depression could be sadness, loneliness, too much of anger. If you do not remember when you were happy last time, you know, if someone is into depression, he may found daily routine things like getting up from bed or taking a shower as if that's a task for them. They hate themselves and want to kill themselves, feel that nothing is going well, headache most of the time, pressure to live up to the expectations of parents, education and employment pressure, family problems, relationship problems, and whatnot. So there are too many reasons because of which the depression could be there in anyone's life. If there is no expected success in some work or that work goes wrong, that could be another reason for depression. Now, we've talked about the symptoms, we talked about the causes of depression. Let's also talk about how to help them. What are the ways to help them? Just as fever or any such disease needs to be treated, similarly in depression, treatment is very important. Do not think that it is a habit. If someone stays disturbed, accept that he is not well and needs your help along with treatment. Listen to the patient, understand his feelings, let him speak whatever he wants to speak without commenting. Like if he wants to speak about something, please, please do not comment about it. Do not interrupt him. Don't advise him, just stay calm. You just have to listen to his mind. If he is angry with someone or is saying good and bad things about him, and of course you do not like such things, please do not interrupt him. If he has had this situation due to any breakup, then do not make any wrong comments. about his ex. Rather, I would say, give him a chance to make up his mind and listen to him. Do not scold the patient. Treat the patient with love. Not only medication or doctors are helpful in curing depression, but family attitude also matters a lot. So if someone gets help from the family members, he may see that he gets cured very easily and in no time. The love you give to a person suffering from depression, the more you try to keep him happy, the sooner his condition will improve. The patient feels angry. He gets angry while at talk. In such a situation, you have to control the situation with patience and try not to get annoyed. Even if he shouts, you should not talk loudly. Even if he tries to throw things on you, you should keep yourself under control. Explain yourself that he's doing this in sickness. If after all efforts the patient's sadness is not decreasing and this round continues for 10 to 15 days, then seek the help of an expert. Counselors to psychologists and psychiatrists can help with this. Medications are also given when needed. Proper eating and full sleep is very important for mental and physical health. So give healthy and correct food to the depression patient, and the patient should get enough sleep. In addition to the psychological treatment, antidepressants are also given to the patients for treatment of depression. However, consume such medicines only when they are not, when, only when they do not put any negative effect on patient's health. Depression is a mental illness in which a person becomes negative. So it is important to see a psychiatrist if you see symptoms of depression. If you find yourself feeling like depressed, go to a psychiatrist. Do not feel hesitated in seeking that advice, that expert advice. There could be some more things that you can do to get cured while in depression. You can take the medicines prescribed by the psychiatrist regularly. You can also try some more methods, like take 8 hours of sleep to overcome depression. If sleep is complete, then the mind will be refreshed and negative emotions will come down in the mind. Sit for a while in the sunlight every day. I would say that not only sunlight, but even the moonshine. You can even sit while in moonshine and can take the benefits of that as well, which further means that you should go close to nature, go for a walk, talk to friends, go for a walk with the pet. You can do gardening, you can do exercise, yoga, cycling. You can take part in any kind of a game that you follow from your childhood. Anything you can do which gives you pleasure and is physical in nature. Keep a complete account of your work. Consider how much work you do throughout the day and how much time you give to which activity. This will make it easier for you to balance between all activities. I would say include yoga in your daily routine. Well, whatever I've said, I guess this gives you the brief description about depression, its symptoms, reasons, and the ways of treatment. Apart from that, apart from the medication, one more thing that comes to my mind is a very popular method of healing, which is Reiki. Now, Reiki actually provides both physical and mental benefits. Reiki treatment reduces stress and changes the mood. It relieves in diseases of the body, avoiding the symptoms of some major diseases. Nowadays, during the lockdowns, so it is natural to get distracted by little tension, nervousness, and mental worries. I still remember a time, like it's not that I was there, but I've gone through certain books wherein I've uh, listened, rather I've read about Mahatma Gandhi, Nelson Mandela, and V. Savarkar, who remained imprisoned for years, but they were never into depression. They were never distracted. But it all happened because they had a power of meditation with them. Today we have a very scientific method of Reiki and healing, which can benefit even those sitting far away. This can be called distance healing. Reiki treatment benefits in many serious diseases, including fatigue, headaches, skin diseases, and depression. For more information on Reiki, you can always you can also uh, go through my videos on Reiki itself, and you will get to know that how many levels are there in Reiki, uh, what all happens, what all you come to see, what all you experience and you learn in every Reiki level, and how you can benefit yourself and others by doing that course. So that's a very, very useful modality, and that helps individuals in a great way. I would say today, at a time when this depression is taking hold of the entire world, uh, we should try to stay as close as possible to our family, and we can spend some time to learn certain new things. We can spend that time for to follow our passion. Everyone knows that because of this coronavirus, this lockdown thing, there's a huge recession going on, so there's no possibility of growth at the time, but still we can think about new inventions, following our passions, learning new things, uh, keeping a good track of our body, uh, and many more things. You can spend very useful time with your family. So these are certain things that comes to our mind when we think about lockdown. Just think positive and everything will be positive. If you just distract your way, then definitely you will move to the negative thoughts, and then everything would be negative into your life. So with this, I come to the close of this video. I would always say that you should think positive, and once you think positive, everything would be positive and would be coming your way in a positive frame of mind. So with the thought that everyone thinks positive, lives his or her life in a positive frame of mind, and even during this time find something that gives benefit to them. I come close to the rather I finish this video with the thought, and hopefully everyone comes out of the depression, comes out of the negative thoughts, and finds themselves into a positive frame of mind. So thank you very much for going through this video. I hope this video helps you a lot and can give you an insight about the depression, how you can identify if a particular person is into depression or not. And if you find that someone is into depression, please, please, please do not hesitate taking the professional help and help them so that they can have a fruitful life in future. So thank you very much once again. Have a nice day ahead. Take care. Goodbye.